Now you get to relax a little bit. Hard work. Well, not really,
I
right?
don't know if there's any relaxing.
Yeah.
I think we just like to keep it all, keep working and never relax, and so you never have to feel like you gotta pick back up. That's our strategy.
Always keep going, right?
Always keep going.
Now, what does it mean for you to be one of the inaugural shows and the first shows of the week, as part of the inaugural New York Men's Fashion Week? What does that mean for you guys?
I think it means a lot. I think we, as New Yorkers and somebody that we praise New York so highly to for the first inaugural Men's Week. I think we were really excited to take that on our back and to be part of it and to show first or second. Um, I think we were really excited about that to be on the kickoff. And the first, like when we first heard the news, we were like, yo, we have to get on the tail, the very beginning of it, and not the tail end. That was very conscious for us to really be on the beginning part of it, just to get it out and have some fun.
Now, you guys have been, relatively new brand. You've had a lot of success. What is your strategy for sustaining that momentum? You guys have really burst onto the scene. How do you keep consistency and.
I think it's one part sort of confidence and believing in yourself, sticking to your guns, and then one part, just paying attention and constantly evolving, never sort of resting on your laurels or anything that you've done in the past. We have a great team, a great young team that keeps us energized, and that's a big part of it. And then we have a huge community of people that have supported us since day one, like the CFDA, and they almost, don't want to see us sort of lose or falter or trip up. So we owe a lot of it to just the people that have believed in us and work around us. Those are really and our families, and those are the people who really sort of keep us going.
Now, tell me a little bit about specifically this collection for spring. You guys have done a lot of really cool sportswear, street inspired, but it's never really slouchy. Is it because of the color palette? Is it because of the tailoring? What keeps it sort of that balance of that really fine line that you guys been able to strike?
Well, I think for us, it's the playoff of tailored and active, and for what we wear and what we like to see. It's not really about the drape. I mean, it's about the drape and the fit, but when we play with it, it's really the fabrication and just the silhouettes and the proportions, playing with the highs and lows, I think really keeps us excited and makes it very streamlined. We don't want to be like sloppy in any way. It's like always it's neat, precise, perfect, and still, not at the same time. So I think that's...
And there's this idea of sophisticated ease, like that's at the base of everything that we do. Nothing should be too fussy, nothing should be, too complicated. The ease of the clothes really represents sort of the ease of our lifestyle.
How does New York inspire you guys? We're right here in the center of New York. How does it inspire you?
The energy.
Yeah, I mean, it's everything from when we, someone asked, how growing up in New York has affected us, and that's been, it's responsible for everything that we do and where we are now. Not that we're anywhere, but it provides the inspiration to keep pushing forward. Because if you're a New Yorker, through weather or through dirty streets or whatever it is, you're going to keep sort of pushing through, and that's the attitude that we take on.
Now, what about American fashion? You guys have been really well received on a global level. Why do you think people are so into, American fashion? That's really what we're doing this week.
I think it's fun and it's new again. I think London had great momentum, and for Men's Week here, and in general, New York American fashion has just had its great momentum in its own point of view, and it's taken so many different cues, and it's all, everybody's pushed it in their own way, and I think it makes everybody else take notice.
Okay, my last question. If one guy is going to have one item from your collection that we just saw, like what would you tell him to pick up? Or a couple?
I would say the elongated silk cotton bomber. So it's light enough that you can throw on over a t-shirt, but you could also like put it on over a button-up shirt and sort of wear that as an evening staple. Not staple, but as an evening, moment. So that would be my one piece.
Cool. Maxwell, one piece?
If I had to choose one piece, I would try to sew all of them together and just walk out with one. For me, it might just be it was like just a pleated track pant with a jaw cord. I think that's a staple for it because it comes in a stretch wool, and it's like the piece that you'd want to wear every single day, summer, winter, spring, and fall.
Any last quick little advice for any fledgling designers out there?
Just stick to your point of view. Never waver from it. Believe in yourself, and just keep establish your voice, and just stick to your voice. Commit to it.
Maxwell, any
Cool.
words for designers?
Same thing. Just stay in school. Try to push as much as you can. Stay in school because it's the safest place ever. But no, just stick to your voice. Stick to your point of view. Know what you want to do, and go for it.